I think. Okay, what's up, fam? It's your boy Shakil Samai. This is for the intro for the YouTube. Yeah, so we have quite a good number of people on the online, and I thank everyone for coming on online. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. So this guys, I'll be doing a breakdown on EURUSD, Nasdaq 100, gold, GBUSD, and USDJPY. And we're just gonna go through what I see in a particular market, and then also we're gonna see where can we execute, whether it be buy or sell. Right? We gotta be neutral, guys. We gotta be neutral to the market because currently we're in a state of just understanding what has happened in the market and where can we move forward. So you first need to understand what has happened in order to know what we're going to do. Because you can't just come in the market and just like, I'm buy or sell. You need to first gather information from that particular market. Now me, I'm gonna gather information from EURUSD. First of all, I can see in this region, there's a region here, there's a resistance here, right? That seems like market never came to touch it yet. That's a resistance. And if you look to the side over here, that's a support. A support that seems that it has been broken and tested once, fell down. Now where the market stopped over here, I'm interested. Because why? Why would market drop from here all the way down on monthly and stop here? That's something nice. But am I gonna draw my stuff on the monthly? No, because I'm just scouting. I'm just like understanding the monthly. Am I waiting for it's like I'm not taking position trades. So I'm not gonna like draw really much things on the monthly. But what I'm going to definitely do is I'm definitely gonna understand what's happening on the monthly. Yeah, you understand? Because the monthly gives me a bigger picture. So, okay, let's move a little in. We can understand, okay, so what has been happening is we had a bullish impulsive move over here, right? The first move was bullish. We came back for a correction, tested the moving average, which means that we are in a bullish market, right? However, market came higher, and then when market came higher, it lost momentum somewhere over here, giving me a rejection candle over there. If you look closer, if you actually zoom in, we can actually see that the rejection candle. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Now you understand, I'm looking at psychology of the market now. So I'm focused here, over here. Where's this thing? Where's this? Yeah, over here. I'm focused here now, right? So the first thing I see is shooting star, come in, doji, rejection, go a little higher, and then come back low and then drop down. It didn't come all the way down here, but it found some support here. So if I look to the side, yeah, it kind of lines up why market just stops here, but okay, we're gonna move forward. Market finds momentum at this area, which is kind of significant to us. So what I'm gonna do is, this is recent support on the monthly. All right, now I'm move forward. I can see that market found a nice momentum here, moving higher. However, it gave a week up on the monthly here, shooting star, but then it came to fulfill it with this candle, coming back to this resistance here. Why would market come back to this resistance? Something's interesting here on the monthly. This is interesting point. Why would market come back to this resistance? That's my question. Why would market come back here? So I'm place it nice and stand it on that place. Bah. Does everyone agree or like everyone understand what I'm saying there? Let's see it. Do you understand what I'm meaning? Why am I saying market just stopped here? It's interesting. Why market I put this one here because I'm interested here. Do you just say yes in the chat box? Yes. Yeah. Let me know if you guys understand what I'm saying. Yes, there we go. I got one. Yeah, thank you. So people understand. Cool. Moving forward. Now what am I seeing here, right? On the monthly. Already in the monthly, we can already understand that this is like some sort of range, but not a range events. Because if you look to the side, to this side over here on the weekly, on the weekly now, right? I'm dropping down to the weekly. We're at that bullish momentum which I was speaking about over here. Input of this in. We have this bullish momentum it was here. So what happened is market tested that trend line once, twice, came for the third touch, faked out, came back, retest, and then fell down. So it found a nice support which we're interested in at this point here. Okay, so I'm gonna fix it nicely. and make it precise, more precise, and on the thing and lock it in over there. Now back to this one. Wild market come all the way down here, stop here, impulsively bullishly, impulsive stop here, one, two, three, four, fall down, bearish engulfing, shows us who's in control, drops down, retests here on the lower time frame. You can probably see that wick falls down, comes, stops here. So this area is interesting. Come back all the way back up here. Please mute yourself, please, I'll ask nice of you. Comes back into resistance, finds reject area of resistance here. Interesting that sellers got in control. Now look at the candle, bro. Look at the candle. Rejection, 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 falls down. Now, what happened here? Right? Rejection, rejections fall down. Right? Can the same thing happen? Come all the way down here. I'm looking at this market possibly getting a pullback, but coming back down. Is that possible? That's possible. You understand? Fam, please do remove your beautiful drone off the screen. I'll appreciate it. If you can please move your drone, otherwise I'm gonna end the online because I don't. Yeah, thank you. Otherwise I'll just end the online. Straightforward. You know, we're here to learn. We're here to make money. I'm here to make my money. This is my income. I need you guys to understand that. So please respect my time. I'm not being rude, but I need to be honest with you guys. I just said no 1 o'clock. I'm gonna maybe share with you guys. Moving on. What am I seeing is that okay, boom. Do we all agree on that? So I see the structure here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete this here. I'm gonna delete it. Okay? Because what I'm seeing is that that's past, that's history. We are moving now with current price. What is happening now? So I see okay, 1, 2, 3, yeah, okay. So we had some sort of pattern happening here. We had a pattern going on here. This pattern is interesting to me, right? Because it's a selling pattern, rising wedge. Why would market give us a rising wedge? It showed that when it came to this resistance, which is this resistance over here, remember that monthly, it came back to the resistance, losing momentum. As you can see, it's bullish, but it's losing momentum, consolidates here. Bah. If you look here, this bearish candle speaks a lot. Boom, retests, falls down, sellers in control. Now move over to the 4 hour. What am I seeing on the 4 hour? Okay, I think we back to the daily, back to the daily, back to the daily. Sorry, back to the daily. Yeah. So that's what I understood from just that moment, right? Is that mark came all the way down, boom, can we come all the way down? Yeah, right. However, if I zoom out just a little more, right? What I can also see is that just hold on quick, let me see something. I do see some sort of resistance here, like a diagonal resistance, right? At the other end, I see some sort of support here. Okay, so you see why market fell down. You see the confluence. If you guys understand the confluence why market fell down from here is because it had the resistance, the horizontal resistance, and now diagonal resistance, which is this one over here. Now, can I remove this one? Yeah, I can remove it now. Can I remove this one? Yeah, I can remove this now. Now I see a support here, diagonal support, which is the trend line, right? So now what I'm seeing is that, okay, market doesn't need this one because is it close to here? No, I remove it. My charts can look clean. But where is it coming to? It's coming to this one, closer to this one, okay? So what am I saying is that, where am I going to be interested, right? I'm going to be interested when market comes over here. Because when market comes close to here, guess what's going to happen? We're going to go up to there. Why? Because this pattern over here is a continuation pattern to the upside. And if I look to the side over here, We have a resistance somewhere here. There we go. The resistance over here, right? That needs to be fulfilled. And if I show you a trick, let me show you something. Calculate the broadness of this, right? It should hit take profit all the way up till there. Ah, so it lines up, confluence. That market should go all the way up till there. There we go. EURUSD completed. Do we all agree now? Are we all understanding what am I looking for? So just move a little more down, then I'm going to be interested in this market to start buying in this market. But does it mean you can't sell down? No, it doesn't mean you can't. You can still go sell, because we remember I showed you that we're in a bearish movement. So it's going to get a little pullback somewhere here, up until here, right? Shoulder, head, shoulder, come down, and from here, start buying. Yeah, there we go. Let's move on. Let's move on. That I'll screenshot to everyone. Okay, so that's EURUSD. EURUSD. Let's move on. GBP USD. Let's look at GBP. I mean USDJPY. USDJPY. This one is looking good, guys. Yo, 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 yo. I'm excited for this one. This is my favorite pattern, guys. Wow. I'm happy for this one. I'm really happy for this one. Because being that, from my understanding, is that we have a resistance here. Bah. Right? We have a support here. Bah. Okay, we have a support over here. And what I'm understanding is that, okay, did we come close to here? Yeah, if you just drop it down to like that, body to body, body, it came close, it came into that resistance. What do you do at resistance? You say, oh, isn't it? What do you do at resistance, guys? What do you do at resistance? Like, do you sell or buy? You buy, hey, do you buy at resistance? No, you sell at resistance. Do we eat into resistance? Yeah, we're eating resistance now. Cool. Now, what candle came into resistance? There was a wick on top there. Cool. Now let's move down to the 4 hour. Let's understand it further. Let's understand it further. Okay. Okay. I see something. I see something. Bah, bah. See, look at that. Diagonal resistance again. For once and for all. If you put it like that, I can't put it like that, put it like that. It makes so much sense. But I will also put it like that most recently. Boom. There we go. Next one, I find it at the bottom that market has found something like this. Right? Meaning that we're moving again in a rising wedge. Now, what happened when we saw that rising wedge on a Euro USD? Did it sell or buy? It sold. It broke out, but it fell down. And that's why it's falling so crazy down. Now, look what's happening here. Rising wedge again. Look at the daily. Same thing, same method. It came into the resistance. This sounds like Euro USD. It came into the resistance, right? With the rising wedge. It fell down impulsively down. And it's still falling now. But of course, now in Euro USD, we're looking for buy. Now that same pattern is happening over here. That same pattern, same one. Let me look. Let me show you something. Let's show you something quick. Nah? That same type of patterns. Let me see another one. Yeah, here we go. Check here. This one is similar, kind of similar. Yeah, you see that one? Is this a little much more broader? But if I take this pattern here, okay, and I go take where's this thing? Where's how do I take it? How do I take it now? Ghost feed. Is it ghost feed? Not ghost feed, not ghost feed. I'm just trying to find this thing. I forgot what it's called now. Bar patterns. Yeah, bar pattern. From here to here, right? If I take this thing and I move it to this side, okay, check here. Now look at this bar pattern. Take it from here to this side. Okay, look here. Just a different. It's different. It's not always gonna be the same. But look here. That what is this now? You got that move. You got that move. I'm gonna show you something. It's just a little different, but it's the same thing. You got that move. What happened after here? It dropped down. What happened after here? It's gonna drop down. You see? You see what I mean? That's easy. As easy as that. Now let's move on. Let's move on. Now we're moving on, right? We're moving on. We're moving on. Let's capitalize. Dominate this market. That's what we're about. Now you guys understand. Does everyone agree what I just explained to you now? Just type in the chat box. Do you agree with what I just said to you and explained to you in that moment? Do you guys agree? Yeah, just say I agree. I agree. Let's hear. Let's hear. I'm move on. Let's hear. You agree? Well done. There we go. There we go. We're green. Can you see? We're green. There's people green. I don't know if you guys can see the chat box. I want to see. I want to see. Now I can see the chat box in front of me. I agree. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Don't be afraid to agree. If you don't agree, then tell me. Then I can explain it further to you. You know. But anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. Right. So now I can understand it. Okay. In my mind, I'm thinking for sales, but we're still in the buy market. So let me go to the 4 hour. Let me see what can actually happen. So I see an uptrend line here, but we have still the structure that needs to be broken. Then I'm gonna start taking cells. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So what can happen? What can possibly still happen is maybe market wants to still go up over here. Why? Because we have that structure still happening over here to say buy. I mean, look at it. The structure, bah. It still wants to maybe go higher, but we are advanced. We are advanced, guys. We've been looking at the higher time. Now I'm gonna move forward, right? Do I find a little resistance over here? It's underneath that resistance. We have a trend line here, right? Move it like that. Even like this, if you want to put it like this, you can put it like that, right? Once this market breaks, guys, listen, breaks. There's a resistance here, over here, right? Wait for that retest. You start selling down. As easy as that. Where are you going to sell to? Okay, Shaquille tells you where. That's your targets, guys. There's your targets. This is your target over here. But am I saying it might not stop here? No, it might stop here. It might even stop over here. You understand? So you just have to manage your trade as time goes on. As simple as that. Let's move on. Let's move on. That's what I'm seeing for you, USDJPY. Am I looking for buys? My mindset has changed now because now currently I'm seeing that sell opportunity, guys. I'm seeing a sell opportunity. You know what I mean? You'll hear about this. You'll hear about this. I'm telling you. I know. I'll screenshot this one also. Let's move on. Let's move on. So let's use the JPY. Now we can go to gold. What is on gold? I didn't look at gold for since last week. I think Friday or Thursday. Because I took a sell somewhere here. There we go. Whew, lot of stuff now. Lot of stuff happening on gold. For me, gold, I'm scalping. I'm day trading gold. You check. So you can see the risk reward over there on this one. Yo, this one was a good one, guys. But anyway, check here. Check the entry. Like the entry was too sick, bruh. Yo, yo, yo. Check this one. Same pattern, guys. It's same pattern that I was showing you guys earlier, né? Same pattern. Same pattern. Let's move forward. We see. I mean backwards. That ba ra sell. Look what it is. It is what it is. So we got that correction. It fell down. It was a 14%, risking um, 1 is to make 14, 1 is to 14. So that's a good risk to reward ratio. Not 1 is to 3, 1 is to 14. Yo, well, it stopped out over here. 1 is to 6. So that is a good risk to reward ratio. However, we move forward. I'm not going to remove that one because that one was a killer for me. So we're going to check out this side, right? On the 1 hour, first on the 1 hour. What is happening on the 1 hour? Now, in my understanding, we're below this resistance. Yeah. This resistance at 1176.597. We're below it. And if I go to just to the daily and remove those drawings, just to remove those drawings and understand what's happening. Hey, the Zoom is on the end, guys. I might just come on again on the Zoom, but you need to be very fast. Yeah. So I'll have to start a new Zoom. You guys can see this here. We're back at that support. Yeah. So what can possibly happen at the support is we can start buying because that exact same support is where market started taking off from here, all the way up. Let's go to the daily quick and understand there what's happening on the daily also. Do you look to the side? One, there's a nice support here. Market took off. Look here to the side where market is now. At that support, shoulder, head, shoulder. Can we go higher? Double bottom, is a nice support here. So if I just have to maybe put my drawings back, you see that support here, that line there. I'm interested to buy here. So when market comes here, when gold comes to this number at 1755.400 around here, if it drops down to here, I'm gonna start buying. I'll start buying gold. That's basically what I'm saying, guys. So now currently I'm waiting. I'm just waiting for gold to come to here. Honestly speaking, I'm waiting for gold to come to here, right? And if it does come above here, if it's just like, because you remember your support here, bah, bah, bah. If it just comes above in, eh, let me show you what I mean. We start buying. We just start taking buys, guys. Yo, gold is gonna be amazing. Like if gold comes back in here, guys, like this, and then retest here. Do you guys see shoulder, head, shoulder? Then you start buying. Then you start buying gold, just as much as you want. Start buying gold, and even hold gold till as long as you can. Yeah, that's basically. I don't have much to say for gold. That's gold for me, guys. Gold is one of my easy things I trade. It's one of the easy things to trade, and I just trade from my level to level, basically. And I'll look for a little, like, here you can see on the 1 hour. Let's move 30 minutes actually, and you'll see what I mean. You see this here, right? Boom, fell down. Okay, so we all can see that. Now I'm seeing another thing here, like that, like that. Start buying gold. That's what I see. If you want to scalp gold, you want to start buying it. Where? Into this resistance, because it looks like it's breaking out here. So you're gonna first fix it nicely. You check lower time frame, 5 minutes, and check this out. We have a little consolidation here. As soon as market breaks out, right, like this, boom, boom, bah. That's for the little scalpers, for the people that's scalping. That's what you can do. You understand? But if you're looking to sell and like market breaks all the way down below again, then you start taking sells. You must break back in, then you start taking sells. But now I'm like, you know what? Maybe it will just go above here. Waiting for the break, retest here, start buying here. That's gold. Yeah, that's gold, guys. That's gold. Gold for the fam. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. I think we have 5 minutes left on this online, fam. 5 minutes. US 30. Let's go to US 30 and capitalize there. Right. But before I move on, fam, before I move on, right, there's how many people on the live? There's 35 people. 35 people on the live. Right. I ask of you, 35 people on the live. I shared some value to you, right? All I ask of you now is make money. Make money. That's all I ask of you, to make money. Send me the results. That's all I want. I want to see results. I want to hear from you, fam. What is happening on your side? Okay. 35 millionaires. I'm sure 100% someone out here is gonna be a millionaire, and I know someone's going to be. There's someone in here very dedicated. Out of the whole pack, there'll be someone that's very dedicated. I don't care about age. Age is nothing. Whether you're older than young, but I definitely know that someone is gonna become a millionaire. Yeah. So let's move on. That is something I see. Weekly quick. This weekly, yo, it's been too bullish, bro. Like something about this weekly has just been so bullish. Nah, US 30, so bullish. Like we even broke out of a trend line here, like this. You see? Now my thing is like, I'm in this point in time. I'm like, what can actually happen to this thing? Is this market ever gonna come down to this area again? That's my question. Like, will US 30 ever come down to here? It's something I really don't know, guys. Like, yo, when it comes to US 30, it's like I don't know for like this wise, but otherwise, if I go down to lower time frame, I'll understand it, you know. So like I always like for some reason baffle myself on USDT on the high time day. It seems so easy, but it's not actually like just like buy they on USDT on that time frame. But I do know that this was broken. Yeah, you see, and why, and also we have that resistance here twice. Rejection, double top, fall down. We have a neckline over here which lines up just here, right? Then we have the next level which is over here, where market started here, right? Boom. Now what I'm gonna do is pull my Fibonacci out from this low to this high on top. Okay, we tested in 61. We never came to test these levels. So that so USDT must still come back to here, back to here, and yeah, remove my levels, my Nasdaq thingy, I mean, Nasdaq. So I can remove this one so long because that kind of lines up with this one for so far. This is my target areas. So what am I saying? Go down to the 4 hour. I'm seeing that, you know what, US30 is being so bearish, right? It can continue going bearish. If US30 decides that, you know what, it wants to continue going down, so it be. However, we have a trend line moving like this. Yeah, you see. So I'm gonna remove this one, take it like that, and then down trend line we have it like this. You can take it from here and then move it in like that. Yeah. So if this market ever comes, like my move is in, let me just put the moving average on. You see how it's tucking in nicely the moving average. If this market comes just back, like if a market can break above this moving average, right? And then I'll start buying into here because of this here. You check over there. If I can just wait for market to come back in, because you see it's coming back, but I'm not sure if it's gonna come all the way in. If it This is my scenario. If it comes back in above this here and above this one, back in retest here, I start buying into here. Remember, this is on 4 hour, bruh. This is on 4 hours, so it's a lot. It's a lot. Like yeah, I'll buy into here. When it comes to this trend line, I'm gonna watch because it can either break out, retest, and then go higher. Or what can happen is it will come to the trend line, test, and then just poof, go down. Do you see? So what am I saying? Again, I'm just waiting for USDT to come back up, retest, so buying. But let's look on the 1 hour. What can happen on the 1 hour? Guys, it's 1 minute. So I think the rest of this online will most likely be on the webinar on YouTube. What you can do is if you go to my YouTube, please do subscribe, guys. The link is in my bio in my Instagram. Um, and comment on my videos, guys. Then I know what videos to give to guys. You guys can let me know in my Instagram story. Go type there what more YouTube videos you guys may want me to drop, and then also comment down also in the below and also like